How do I feel what?
How do you feel about being asked to do lines from different characters? You have any feeling?
Like if a fan asks me,
Yeah.
oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, that's
It's the same type,
why wouldn't
right?
you know, again, and I think they would all agree, this is such a fun thing to do. And it's very humbling and very cool that you love it. And without you, we'd probably be in a mental home. So if you ask me to do a voice, I'm glad to do it. My problem sometimes is that I don't always remember the line. I don't remember what, because it could be something from 10 years ago, and I'm like, so generally if you go, hey, what's your favorite something something? My reaction or my response is generally, what's your favorite? That's mine too. And it's not ingenuine, it's just, but I love you. If you want me to do a line, I'll do it. I mean, a vocal line only.
Wow, John was waiting, and we hear from Vic, and then we hear from Aaron, and then John answers so kindly, and he's like, "Who's the dick now?"
It's still me.
Oh yes, of course.
I didn't make a word of it.
You're the father of dicks, like mother of dragons, father of dicks. There we go. You had a question, young lady.
Yes.
Follow that up.
Okay, so this one's for Vic. So Aaron had an easy time with the bowl, but was it hard to do the short grants?
Not hard, no. Just vocally straining, as you can imagine, right? Like, remember when John was talking about having to do something, the jumping and falling and screaming 20 times? They're always fun the first time. But after a while, it starts to hurt, you know what I mean? And then you don't sound, you start losing your voice. Any of you guys ever been in like an argument where you start yelling and suddenly you kind of feel you're like a little lightheaded and you kind of, your voice kind of sounds like somebody threw a blanket over it? You don't want that to happen when you're voice acting. So often when we would ever do the short rants, we would save them to the very end of the recording session. So we do all the dialogue, so your voice is nice and clear, and then do the yelling, fighting, short rants at the very end. And you kind of practice it in your mind 3 or 4 times. Watch the scene, make sure you know how long it is, make sure if he goes, and you want to match those big mouth flaps at the right time, so you make sure the engineer has the record level turned down, so you only have to do it once if you're lucky. I enjoy doing it.